Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Cultic! In the last episode, we had arrived at... Oh, what was it called now? The new... No, not New Grandwell. A mall in Grandwell. Newbrook Shopping Center? Apparently it's seen better days, which is probably the case of most malls these days, although I believe this game takes place in like the 1960s or something of the sort, or the 1970s. In any case, it too, unsurprisingly, was held by forces of the cult. We got a taste of some new mental tricks that the floating ladies possess. With so beyond telekinesis and hurling things at us, they were able to try to trick us into staying inside the Macy's or JCPenney's or whatever the place was called that we had been in. Goodwin's. There it was. Goodwin's. We were able to get out, despite the creepy mannequins, fight through all the enemies, visited all the stores that we could access, saw a movie theater, which was still powered and still showing the last bits of the movies that had been up on screen, killed a bunch of enemies, and now it looks like we finally have left Newbrook. And judging from what I see in the distance, we're about to hit the countryside again. We're out of the city, which I guess is good. And we know where we, I think, want to go now. Probably there. I don't know how we get to the top of the mountain, though. That looks like that's far away. And it reminds me a little bit, yeah, we have a little, like, tornado going down to the top of it. There was a scene in the movie My Science Project near the end of it that this is looking like to me. That looks fantastic. And it looks like the cult has their own bat symbol that we can see up there in the clouds. That's that strange bloody eye symbol that we've seen before. How we get... I guess we're just gonna have to go. I'm guessing maybe we find a vehicle that will work. So we'll check all these and see if we can make it out there. Alright, quick synopsis of how we're looking. Alright, that we just picked up blast armor, so 100% blast armor. Looking really good on ballistic armor. We're full on shotgun shells. Our life is full. And we have 100% healing capability functionality in our health pack. And this area is really kind of wide open, so I'm expecting an arena battle here. Also, this level's called the Swamp. This is the Swamp. I love swamps, viewer, in every single game I play. I live in a swamp. Doesn't look quite like most swamps, though. I live in a nicer section of a swamp, I suppose you could say. There's swamps all around me. How about that? There's swamps all around me. I like walking out in them occasionally. When it's not the summer. Actually, when it's not arguably mid-spring, because then all the mosquitoes are out. And other bugs. But it's nice, and I like swamps at every single level I play, especially if they're rainy. Which, now that might be the case now that we see this cyclone, or whatever this is, up above us. Alright, secrets. Looking for secrets. How you guys doing, by the way? So, I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the last episode, but it turns out I don't have to re-record the first chapter. It looks like it came out okay, because I think it was, once again, I was using Fraps to record the game at that point. Switching to OBS exclusively had some problems. see a gun turret. So I'm guessing we fight a horde of enemies. Alright, well before we go there, let's investigate the rest of the building. That's a rocket launcher! Oh, we don't pick it up. Oh, okay, it's not... Oh, well, I suppose this makes sense. This is too large for us to carry on us. Then again, we are carrying like 20 guns. two pistols, 2 shotguns, 10 axes. It's like the 12 Days of Christmas, only said 12 arms of weaponry that we possess. Armaments that we have. Alright, so it's a single-use only weapon. We don't have the grenade launcher yet. Oh! Invisible wall. Okay. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Alright, mental note. There are invisible walls in the game. It's been... tangent, I suppose, talking about this really quick. The game's been very good at just making it so that there are no invisible walls. I can go anywhere I want, for the most part, and the level designer made sure that if I can't get someplace, like, there's trees in the way, or there's something that's blocking the path. So that's the first invisible wall I've seen. I'm not knocking the game, nor am I necessarily giving it criticism, but now that's a thing I'll have to be aware of in the future. If it looks like I can't go someplace, and there's like a crazy jump, that's a lot of... We're getting a lot of stuff before we see any enemies. I'll have to... We're gonna probably have to quick save if I make some crazy jumps now. I'm assuming this is also blocked. If we touch barbed wire, we get thrown. Yeah, we're thrown away. Okay. And now we took a point of damage. That's super awkward, because if I accidentally take a 50... Restoring, a health pack that restores 50 life, we lose the whole thing to get 1 hit point, so let's pay attention to that. That is... I think that's blast armor. Oh, that sounds bad. It's armed with rockets. We know that too, because it just did something. Like, it did that. Yes! Uh-oh. Oh. I want that. Oh! What? We can take it. Oh, it slows us down, though. Thank you, truck, for being so tough. They don't make trucks like this any longer, viewer. Not since the 60s. There goes most of our ballistic armor, by the way. This is tearing us to shreds. What? What was that? What was It has some special powers also, because it can fly through buildings. I don't think we have any other weapons that can harm it, so we have to use weapons that are out here. I want that rocket launcher. I like that it's also running away when it was heavily damaged. It reminds me of the helicopter fight from Half-Life. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, and we still have an extra minigun up there if we want it. And I saw at least one more rocket launcher. All right, let's see what that is. I think it's blast armor. No, it's ballistic armor. Feels like there should be a secret here, but I haven't seen anything. And as we talked about last episode, viewer, I don't want to walk around with the light switch out. The light switch out? The light switch, Tim? The lighter. The lighter. Viewer, I've mentioned it before, but I lose 50 IQ points the moment I open my mouth to speak. And I don't have very many of those to begin with, so that's it's not very good for me. We could take one of these weapons, but it slows us down, and to be honest, we have so much ammunition from our other weaponry, we're just gonna leave everything else here. We might come back here anyway to do another battle, right? So we might be running back here if the helicopter decides to show back up. And I like that arena. I like that the truck can't be destroyed. It's fantastic. They should have further developed. Now, hold on. Let me make sure I get this correct. I am not making fun of the game. I am just laughing because this is the case in the vast majority of video games, where I just assume most things cannot be destroyed. I'm not allowed over that. Or are we? Can I get on top of the tent? I doubt this is where I'm supposed to go. But one more try. I don't think we're allowed to be over here. Oh! Almost! Hold on. No, we're not. Okay, we're not. If Jason's ever watches my video, he'll be like, oh god, please don't make it over there. Probably get stuck on the other side of that, I'm guessing. So they have a combat copter with rockets, which would hint that there's probably some sort of military installation or a base not far from here, and it is also under sway of the cult at this point, or they've eliminated everyone there. Sway would be the wrong term to use. It's now part of their holdings. Okay, I'm gonna go with viewer. I'm allowed to reload the pistol if I don't have full ammo for it. The animation is different, which makes me think it should be allowed. We're not coming back here, Tim. Won't we go over this? They do not want me going to the mountain. And it just occurred to me, the cult sent the helicopter after me, too. And we got a tank that was sent against us one time also. So they're likely aware it is us. We are the same dude that they killed when we entered a portal all that time ago. And we're back, and we're mad, and they know we're capable of eliminating them by the hundreds. And apparently dealing with any of the more heavier armaments and crazier, stronger creatures. So on my screen viewer, you guys could probably see it now too. I see a pistol guy there, and a guy with a shield here. I bet I can kill one of them, but if I miss, they'll see me, and they can actually hit me from that distance, so just in case, we won't do so. Going down there looks like it's death. So that's off limits. I can't make it up there. That's too far. I think it is, at least. Oh. I missed. I don't think I can get the dynamite there. Viewer, am I the only one who uses these reload rules? I am, aren't I? What do you guys think of games that have... Well, there's a shotgun guy around. There he is. It's probably a good amount of work for, and people would probably complain endlessly if they had to not instinctively hit R to reload their weapons after firing them. Wouldn't they? It would be neat if there was like a hold down R to actually count the ammo in your weapon, as opposed to quickly hit R. Oh, you know what? There was a game that did this recently that we played, Intrusion. Oh, is that right? Intravenous. That's right. Intravenous 2. Intrusion 2 is a completely different game. Intravenous 2 was a game that you could... There was a difference between just ejecting the magazine to immediately reload with what you had, and then you lost all the bullets in the current one, but could pick up that magazine and later count the bullets in it, or just reload the weapon slowly. Now, I like that sort of stuff. It means I have to be a little more tactful. That's new for the pistol guys, by the way. It used to be that when I would hit them with a shot, they would stop shooting. Now they do not do that. How many secrets are there in this? 7 secrets, and we found none so far. Alright. We did kind of just start, but still, it feels like we've already missed one. We're not getting into that. The current probably stops us from swimming up it. The river there. I see that guy. Let's go get him, I guess. Ah! glorious. Man, I was about to say, man, I'm good with the axe. Yeah, Tim, well done. Yes, you are. And I didn't mess it up right there. I said I was good at the axe. I hit the guy right in the head after doing a jump, and I made it look like... I am so cool, viewer. I am the coolest. Let's get ourselves more cool by going into this stream here. See where it takes us. Nowhere. Wait, where's the water going then? There must be like super thin cracks we don't see. And a lot of them to displace the water that's flowing into this little pond to some other place. There might be something there. Hold on. There is a little ledge here. Oh, hello, sir. How are you doing? Where is a shield? Is there a shield? Otherwise, this becomes really tricky to fight him. I guess, oh, it won't be that tricky. We have plenty of shotgun shells, so I want to use, and there's more lying around, so I want to use... Okay, there we go. Well, I want to use a shotgun for the time being. In games like this that I play, I always try to spread out my use of the weapons, so I'm not draining ammo from my favorite weapon all the time. Key, we know what happens when we take keys. I don't trust that barrel. In fact, we're going to get rid of it in case there's a floating girl around. I shouldn't have the shotgun out by default. Shotguns are good for close quarters, and if I have corners to utilize. So we want to get there. How do we do that? Oh, the tent. We've learned that we can hop on top of a tent, and the wheel gives us unbelievable amounts of agility, so we won't fall off of it. Oh, we also have a box to help us out, I suppose. Aha! Oh, that's a shotgun shells. We don't need shotgun shells. Okay, well, this, you know, whatever. They're there if we need them. What do you guys think of me using the axe to throw it against the wall there to verify whether or not there was a tunnel? That was pretty cool. Wasn't it pretty cool? I think it was pretty cool. You do too, right? I'm in a weird mood today, viewer. I had trouble falling asleep. We're going to talk about some other weird stuff for a little bit. So, my Crohn's felt like it was activating. So I was in a weird amount of pain last night trying to sleep. It bothers me when I lay on my right side. It wasn't terribly painful, but it was annoying because it would stop me from falling asleep. Maybe a 3 on my scale of pain. So enough to keep me awake and maybe go, ugh, and then it would go away. And so I was awake until 8:30 this morning. And finally was able to fall asleep. We don't need any of this. My body wanted me to stay awake. This is the first day of my 2-week vacation, and I hate I hate that it was the first day was already effectively ruined. It is now about 3 in the afternoon, but I only got about 4 hours of sleep. But I feel awake. I had a big cup of coffee to help me out here, so... It's just, man, come on now. This is why also videos don't get uploaded as frequently as they used to. Because I'm constantly dealing with new health problems also. And many of them, thankfully, are not awful. Like having, like, when I had my leukemia, or when I had my stroke, or blood clots, or active Crohn's all the time. But they are annoying, and they're keeping me from, once again, recording as much as I want. Oh! Oh! There's a sniper up there. Holy crap! Almost one shot, one kill for all of them. I don't think we can leap over any of that. Let's clear this area first, and then we'll see if there's a current when we get into the water. This might be caused just because of the resolution I'm recording the game at, the weirdness with the water. We can pretend that there's something weird happening with it thanks to the ritual that's ongoing, too. The door's locked from the other side. There's a key. Alright, well, we know we need that. I don't trust this. Oh, there was a shotgun guy down there. When did he die? A boat. Okay. We're taking the boat, I'm guessing. Been a while since we've been on a boat viewer. I think the last game we played together where we had a boat in FPS like this was unreal. Holy... I think... Remember, we played through that game. I like to keep that there. But not... I think this time we will destroy it. Man, what a great game Unreal was. I'm surprised no one's done some sort of super resolution. Actually, they have done a high resolution for it. But no one's attempted to remake the game. I've heard that Epic, that made Unreal, has effectively ditched Unreal as a thing. Like the game. Its lore and everything of the sort. That's kind of sad. That was a decent game. Although it was kind of weird, wasn't it? Okay, this opens that up, and then I guess we get into the boat and sail on over here. Oh, into the swamp! Right, this is a swamp level. We got your head once. Got you again. Whip you when you get close. Holy crap! I've never seen them do that before. That's awesome. I thought I was just gonna just stand there and just smack them after a few seconds. No, all right, learned something new today. Okay, so we need the power restored, and it's not up here. Hmm. Right, Tim, you have their pocket lamp. This looks like offerings left to something in the pool there. It's blood. That's blood, or something similar to it. I see skulls like this, and I think of the chainsaw guy enemy, because they're usually around things like this. That is effectively barbed wire. There may be other things in the world besides just a cult and its will that is being awoken by their ritual. That feels like they don't want anything on that side to come this way. The cult, that is. Man, I don't like, viewer, that I have no real way to run away. Like, we run out of room. And if there is a chainsaw guy in here, which I am expecting, I think, Tim, you need to get ready with your Molotovs. How many do we have? 5 of them. Let's take this. Yeah, something else killed this cultist, right? Not us. So there's other things down here. The will just... So the ritual's going on again. So... Like, we have seen monsters, though, those ghouls we saw in the last 2 episodes. But I'm guessing now the zombies will be back again. Cannon fodder for them. Must be easier to make than the ghouls. That's a pit. Oh, it's not a pit, it's a pool. I mean, there could be a secret. No. Maybe? I don't want to go swimming in blood. I don't want to do that. I did that in Hellpoint a little bit ago. I don't want to do that again. I can't use these against enemies. I'm just not good enough to do so. By the way, I do like that these traps hurt you if you step on them. Resident Evil 4. Those bear traps didn't hurt you at all. That was so weird. Because I stepped on a few of those when I had played that game. It's a pistol? I don't want it. It can stay there. It's not gonna stay there. Is it death to fall down here? Oh, wrong button. Took me a few seconds to remember what even the dynamite was. Let's see. Is it death? Yep, death. I'm assuming there's no water down there, so that's just a... It is doom if we fall down there. The things in these caves are generally floating girls and chainsaw guys. That's what I remember from the last cave we had been in. Weapon parts. I don't know which way to go, viewer. That's imbued remains. On a pile of skulls surrounded by a pool of blood. You know, we have to take it. We have to. Imbued remains, I like the... It's only 5 more hit points, but that could mean a world of difference. But I don't want to take it right away, because we're going to wake up something if we do so. I know we will. I'll come back for you. Oh, we're back here again. Okay. So a circular area. The map, I believe, by the way, is still in beta. So, like, I saw that we had these dead ends, even though we hadn't been down here. So, that's also a reason why you don't see me using it as often, because I know it might reveal more to the map than I've actually been in. Is locked. Come on. Let's do it. Although we might be back here for that. Maybe we can wait, we take that then? We'll take this when we find the key. Or did we take... No, let's take it now. Come on. Let's take it. Right, we're allowed to walk in this. Zombies. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Will's resources are being spent to protect other things then. Okay, there are floating girls here somewhere. Floating girls, by the way, when they stare at you and they attempt to hold you in place or strangle you, slow you down. You don't move very quick when that effect is going on. Which is why they're probably paired with the chainsaw dudes. Are those explosive? No. There are 2 of them around. There's 2 girls. They can't pick these up in multiples. A single girl cannot levitate 2 things. Yep. Believe it or not, viewer, that's as true in real life as it is in the game. They can only levitate 1 thing. I should know, I've dated a few. You're what I thought would be in here! I panicked. He got me in the chest with that. We did take away all the toys that the girls would have, so they're not going to be throwing things at me at the moment. I see your friend as well. Oh, what the heck? Got us a little bit, viewer. I meant to see if our shield blocks the damage from the things that they throw. But the shield's not going to be too useful in here, Tim. We're not going to be fighting, I think, anything that shoots. I see him. He's got some range on that chain. I thought for sure we were just out the, like, made it away from it. No. No, we did not. Supply cache key. Power is back. And you're where we started the adventure. There's nothing down there, I'm hoping. You know, we picked up a key, viewer. We know what that means. We're gonna have enemies up ahead. Or coming from behind us. Or both. I doubt anything like a passage opened up. These things are probably just came in and were chasing us the moment we picked up the, like, they were doing it. I'm guessing, which is why we didn't see them earlier. Is that the Sten? Hey! The Sten! Oh. Alright, hold on. I apologize for this, viewer. I've recently changed my mouse, and I now don't have a hotkey for the Sten. You know what? Let's put the kick back to that. Sten cannot be fired with one-handed. We could use one of those. And another, apparently. We don't need the ballistic armor. Gladly take the weapon parts. Oh, the teddy bear! Hello, little bear. Good to see ya. Magnum rounds. Do we even need this ammo, viewer? I don't know that we do. I don't know what the maximum amount of pistol ammo is that you can hold. Alright, it's probably 400. 7 weapon parts. Alright. I'm a big fan of the Sten, and I use it as, like, a boss weapon. I think in Cultic 1, I upgraded, like, it was one of the weapons I actually upgraded the damage on. Most of the time, I'm just upgrading some miscellaneous stuff. Accuracy or more ammo for, more ammo, I'm saying it wrong. More capacity, there we go, for the weapon in the magazine. Here, yeah, we're gonna take the pad stock, so it's accurate for longer. And high-powered rounds. Stronger alloyed weapon parts allow for chambering of high-powered rounds. It doesn't change the type of ammo that you use. You're just gonna do more damage with it. When I take this weapon out, it's generally because I'm panicking, or I'm fighting a boss, and I want this weapon to be the thing that does a lot of the two that use pistol ammo, this or the pistol, this is the weapon I'm going to be using for bosses. Now, that said, we have like 400 rounds, so we're going to use this for a little bit. I also do like the way the Sten fires and everything. You can see, though, that look how inaccurate it is compared to the pistol. Or, say, our lever action. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Let's just take that out of the equation. You almost never see me use the kick, viewer. But I do like having it. It reminds me of the big boot from Duke Nukem. One weapon part is only enough, by the way, to upgrade our axe, if I recall correctly. And we do not need the axe, and it would only be to show me how it's being thrown, and I'm pretty good at that without needing that upgrade. All right, I'm gonna get swampy. Yes! To the swamp! Go! Hoist the anchor! Slim it the gibbets. Put out the oars. Go. Do we hit? Go. Go. Hit it. That'll make it start. No. Go in the direction of the flame. Ah! The flames. There goes all my blast armor. Well, that's a bit awkward, but hilarious. I guess this doesn't go anywhere. So we're swimming. Alright, we're swimming. First, we'll heal ourselves a little bit. And make up for the fact I just set myself on fire and almost lost 80% of my blast armor. You know, there's no current here either. Yeah, there's no current. Okay. Let's see. Looks like a waterfall to me. Down we go. We'll take the safer way. Oh man, this feels like Northern Journey. That was a good game. Although the protagonist there couldn't swim to save his life. Literally, he died if he went to deep water. I think that's a skeleton. Are you friendly? New enemy. Feels a bit like trickster territory. Something like this existed in Hedon also. Quiet. It's probably why people are living out here. There's something down there. It's not a key, but it's sparkling, so it's a key item. Not literally a key, though, so we're gonna need that. Can we... That's too far to fall down. We will die if we do that. Hold on. I am not used to the new hotkey for the stand. Do I have a different hotkey I can use? Is T being used by anything? My lighter. Can't use that. X? Slide. No, I like my slide. I have Q and E already used. Tab? Incinerator. We might not get that, but I don't want to switch over to that yet. Caps lock. Run toggle. I will never use that, so we'll make that a my sten. 5 is just a little too awkward. And in most games I play, 5 is what I use for grenades or a rocket launcher. I think Duke Nukem trained me to do that. This looks like a cedar swamp to me. And I have plenty of these where I live. I live kind of very, very close to the Pine Barrens here in New Jersey. I can get to them in like maybe 10 minutes via driving. And they're beautiful. They're also kind of creepy. It's just... there's a whole lot of nothing out there, supposedly. We have rumors about the Jersey Devil. Some sort of monster living out in the swamps and forests down here. I wish I could tell you more, but I've never ever paid attention to them. The stories, that is, so. And my few times being out in the Pine Barrens, and, like, I don't know, I didn't see anything. That's not to say there's nothing out there, though. It's hiding from me. Probably worried I had a sten in my hand. It's awfully quiet. There's a lot of this in this game. There's a lot of build-up now to certain spots. I see. Or here. Out of the way shacks out here. Like, way off the beaten path. Settler Journal 1, March 15th. It's been about a year since the new slaughterhouse opened up. Well, I guess I know where we're going. I know where we're going. And those sons of bitches are still dumping shit in the water. It smells god-awful, and I couldn't even tell you what it is. Carcasses? Can't just be that. Wildlife around here is changing. The birds don't sing. The frogs don't croak. Every night it got quieter and quieter, and now... dead quiet at night. Those critters are getting mighty aggressive. Little rodents you never even see in daylight chasing me around the yard. Millie swears she saw a spider the size of a dinner plate in the house. I sure as hell hope she's wrong about that. Shotguns. Hopefully we can deal with any spiders that we see. Or hopefully it moved on, because it would seem to me like the gentleman probably moved on. Or he died up here. Journal entry 2, July 7th. Wow, so 4 months later. Millie's been gone almost a month. She was supposed to head into town to buy some stuff, but she never came back. No one in town seems to have seen her. I don't go outside anymore. Always feels like I'm being watched. I don't know where my darling Millie has gone to, but I keep hearing something in the old well out back. Some awful moaning that I'd swear sounds like her, but I keep telling myself it's just the wind. I can't eat. Can't sleep. I just want to see her again. Maybe Millie is the reason that gentleman is the way he is. Was Millie the thing we saw when we first walked into this level? Sorry, this area of the level? Probably. I'm pretty sure that's breathing we're hearing. We're not getting out. We gotta run back out of here, viewer. Millie? Are you around the corner? I'm sorry for disturbing you, but we probably need whatever that is that you have over there. And there's no hope for it. We have to go here. Please don't be too mad when we take this. I will shoot you in the face, though. Several times with a shotgun if you do pop out and try to scare me. I don't think she's dead. We've got too much to crawl back through. That was at least 4 of them. Oh, wow! Hello! Shotgun's a better weapon, Tim. They remind me of the servants in Amnesia: Dark Descent. How the bottom jaw is missing. They have this like elongated open maw. I like it. I like the music here too. Like zombies, they don't drop anything, which is perfectly acceptable. Oh, the cult came out! I don't know even what we picked up. Crank handle is what it was. I thought we killed that guy. I think we just knocked him downstairs. I can run just as fast as you can, which sucks for you because I'm gonna get away from you. They need to. I think they need to make that guy a little faster. They need to make him faster than you. He's enchanted by the will, so I think it would make sense that he is indeed able to do that. I don't think that killed the guy. Oh, Tim! That was painful. And just like that, that took off half my life, that hit. Was it worth it, I wonder? Yes, weapon parts. some sort of like dungeon or fortress is there. Those guys are all... this one might not be an axe guy. That one is definitely not. That's a shame. I don't know how I missed that, but I totally did. Come on, Tim! Wow. Not in the poison. Not doing so well here, viewer. 4 sticks of dynamite. I missed through every one of them. That's bad. That's a dynamite guy. Does he blow up after? He does. A pretty big level. I like this. Oh, all right. We need 4 sticks of dynamite. We need 4 demolition charges. Why? For the time being, the outflow... Oh, okay, so that's what's happened here. From the slaughterhouse has been dammed up and will remain that way until we are instructed otherwise. The increase in condemned material was resulting in a rapid rise in the water levels of this wetland, and had it not been stopped, it would have lost the entire area. In the meantime, all construction must be elevated off the ground, and once all of our structures or materials are out of harm's way, the dam can be blown up. In order to avoid another debacle, all demolition charges have been stored separately this time. The locations are marked below. Oh, thank God, a health pack. We badly need that. We found like 1 or 2 secrets so far, didn't we, viewer? Hopefully the rest are here. Otherwise, I really did a poor job finding them this time around. I can't get back up where we started from, so if there were any up above, we're not getting those. So this is the rear of the slaughterhouse. That does not sound like a fun time. We only have 19 leftover shells, less than half my my shotgun allotment. Or max capacity, so we are not... We are not going to be using the shotgun for a little bit. I need to re-get some more ammo for that weapon. I'd love to pick this up, but can we? Oh, we can. Perfect. Mushrooms. I am my mushrooms, and my mushrooms are me. Over and over and over again. And a lever action. We'll take that. Very dark woodish. Alright, there's a secret here. Oh man. Okay. I don't have a good feeling about this one in particular, viewer. Oh wow, we're just dead. Oh, is this... No, come on. No, there has to be a different one. Oh, no, there really isn't. That was the last save? Alright, well, we have a bunch of stuff to redo. Sorry about this, viewer. My first death, I think, in Cultic. That is rather cheesy. That's rather cheesy. So they can grab you, and then all the others tear you to shreds. It's cool in the way that it's effectively an insta-kill on you if you don't have the shotgun out and it's not fully loaded. But that feels pretty bad. Unfortunately. Or, oh! Alright, we already got this. Okay. Hold on, we already got it. Oh, but the music stopped playing. What's going on? Wait, we don't have any key items? Viewer, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh, okay. We had just gotten the item. Okay, so we have to redo all this again. Here we go. I guess I should be glad for this. We'll do maybe better the second time. There's so many of them! Why do I miss them? How do I miss them? throwing it right in the between all the enemies. Man, that grab, that's awful. Holy crap. Okay, let's not do that over again. Ooh, quick save a bunch of times now. Oh, no, stop, nope, couldn't. I really feel these guys need to be as fast as the bomber guys from Serious Sam. Like, they need to be faster than you. They really do. And there needs to be more of them. Wow! Good ambush on these two. Where were you? I thought we had cleared behind us. This guy must have seen us from a different vantage point and arrived to pelt me. Good for him. Okay, at least we're not taking a hit from the grenade this time. What was that just showed? It looked like Klein just showed up to me. Oh, whoa, it scared me. Again, Tim. Again, you simply cannot land a grenade on them. Or, sorry, stick dynamite on them. We got two with that single shot. Far more than just like two of those explosive guys, right? There was one wandering over here earlier. I think the only thing over here is that health pack. Yeah, we're doing arguably better at least. Man. So they have a grab. Okay, good to know. Learned this guy's really important to not allow you. You can't let them get close to you. There we go, Tim. I mean, that's the case with any meleeer, but this guy especially. And I guess when you're engaged in melee range, they grab you. And all of them will grab you and do damage to you.
I guess to be fair, we are also imbued with the will, so maybe they... Like, maybe we are allowed to run just as fast or faster than them. But it does feel a little weird. Oh, we have to look at the map still. There we go. Alright, we do want those weapon parts, so we are going to try this again. I thought we'd get an explosive guy or two who showed up out here and ran toward us, but you get dogpiled in here. A bunch of whatever these are. Want it. So they'll teleport near me. I'm guessing they can't show up in metal though, right? Pretty resilient too. There was a lot to say, but a good amount more of them than just 3. Okay, that went a lot better. First death you had in Cultic too, Tim. Doing pretty well otherwise. This would be substantially harder on very hard. I kind of wish there was an option for very hard that I would just have different types of enemies and more of them than them doing more significantly more damage to me. I generally don't like when difficulties in games make it so that enemies are bullet sponges or like they get more hit points and I take more damage from them. I want to be like more enemies, and or slightly different enemies in places. I guess I don't mind a slight increase in hit points or damage taken, but very hard in Cultic. It is a challenge. I think we did beat Cultic though, the chapter 1 on very hard. Alright, first demolition charge. That's fine, I'll just stay in here. Good luck getting me. Let's see, now how are we getting out of here? There? We can jump up on this. Here's our exit. I'm guessing we can hold multiple demolition charges, so let's just keep going. Oh, we should go this way though. Maybe.
hit him, but didn't kill him. I missed with that one. I see a dynamite guy there as well. By the pole. He's hanging out with dynamite in his hand. Thank you, sir. Oh, or is that... Is that a guardian? I think it is a dynamite guy. It is. Love the music to this area. This is fantastic. I'm gonna have to grab this at some point, so I can, once again, as I often say, use it for my Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Feels creepy swampish to me. I like this. Oh, I see you, sir. That was a grenade launcher guy. I think a submachine gun or assault rifle one there. I see that. There's a Sten guy in there. Running a little low on dynamite, down to 10. Go. See, like a secret over there, I think. Let's go. I guess we'll stick to our left, since we've been kind of doing that. There's nothing over here? Oh, this way. That's annoying. I think we can kill him from here. Okay, his head definitely seems like it's armored, which would make sense given the helmet he's wearing. I think that's a dynamite guy back there who saw us. Oh, okay. We need to crank for this, I'm guessing.
attempt. Health pack almost back up to 100. And 2 of the 4 demolition charges that we need acquired. You can roll if you hit crouch just as you hit the ground. I think it reduces the damage you would take normally from that fall. I think. Like his eyes seem to be set on fire too when he pulls the pins. Come on, hotkey, Tim. Will also allows us a little bit of agility that we can control our jumps a little too. No, we have to get out of here, Tim. Wow! Holy crap, the poison! Oh my god, does it hurt? We were at full life. Now we're at half for that few seconds of stepping in it. Wow! Holy crap! That's not poison. That's like acid. We've been here before. Another demolition charge. I'm always worried I'm overusing my magnum ammo, but it's so good to headshot them with this weapon. I see something there. I think we missed this, whatever it was. I really don't want to step into the sludge again. Oh, there's a way down. Nice. We do not need the ballistic armor. We have plenty of pistol rounds. I'm gonna leave the shield behind and we'll use the stent for a little bit just for fun. But that was a shotgun guy I saw in the distance. Feels a bit like the treetop village in the original Turok, but with less swinging log traps. I should have said that. quite a collection of different types of, I guess, things we want to eat. Intestines. Arms, legs. Sometimes I guess you do have the hankering for a good pair of legs. Where and what? Above me. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, right in my face! I thought he would take a few seconds to fire that. Mental note: they can fire grenades immediately from their grenade launcher, especially if you don't kill them with the hit you attempted. No! Oh, no one could see me. No one could see me in real life. No one saw me duck. In my chair, I totally ducked as I desperately tried to climb down. I should have just hit E to drop down. That was hilarious. It's moments like that when I think people would like to see me have a camera pointed on me. That was hilarious. All right, no one saw it, Tim. All right, let's move on. Tainted waters. I get the need to control the imbued waste, but would it have been that hard to warn us before beginning the treatment process? Now the waters are unusable, and we're going to have to waste manpower collecting potable water from elsewhere. I do not doubt the will. I just don't think it would have been too much to ask for the will to have picked up a phone for 2 seconds. A second later, we would have taken a hit in the face with some shotgun shells. We do not need all 50 of those. Those bullets will come back for them. I've been underutilizing my Sten. Now we need them even less. I thought about recording the original Turok for you guys, by the way. It's been a while, but I do have a Turok 2 Let's Play on my channel. And I picked up the first one some time ago and played through it. It still kinda holds up. The remastered looks pretty good. And I think they changed how some of the game worked, but not overly much, which is very nice. I also own the remaster of Turok 3, and I've never played the third Turok. I played one on the Nintendo 64 some time ago. Or was it 64? No. GameCube. A GameCube version of it. 64, I think, was the Turok games. But I remember it was pretty weird, that one. It didn't feel like... It didn't feel as fun as the other ones. Hold on, we can hold over 400 bullets? With a Sten? Rather, that type of ammo? Can we really? Wow! Did we get all of them? I think we're missing one. That one.
The summer camp I had gone to when I was a kid, they would have sleepovers in what they had called a tree fort, which was basically just a platform made of wood suspended between like 5 or 6 trees. And one year, like we had slept up on it. Like I think it was like 4 years I went to this summer camp, and like the last year we went to it, all of us kids had been up on the platform, and it gave a little. The whole thing shifted down, only like maybe an inch, and then all of us got off of it and went back and slept in like a building instead of out in the middle of the swamp. That was that could have been a bunch of lawsuits as a bunch of killed or dead kids. Holy crap. Killed every enemy already. Guess we haven't been up here yet. I like this level. This is great. I like being up near the treetops too. The canopy's a nice color. Ten magnum rounds. Is that all the secrets? We're missing 2. I assume it's going to be over the moment we well, maybe not. It'll be close enough, I guess, to being over when we detonate the entrance, which we're going to do right now. Oh, here's a secret. Armor shards. That's totally worth it. Here it is. Picking up a row of them feels like I'm playing, what was it called now? Blakestone? Aliens of Gold. How do I remember the name of the entire thing? There was a bunch of treasure in that game. That's back when points were in FPSs. And, running over them, you heard various. I can even. Wow, viewer, I remember what the sound effects were too for grabbing them. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make the sounds, but it feels similar to that to see them all nicely lined up for you to claim. So I'm guessing there's another secret somewhere in the swamp, but I don't want to have you guys be forced to watch me try to find it. So we'll do the same thing we did at the end of the first level for chapter 2, and we'll come. I might search this area off screen for it. It might be the blood in that pit that we didn't go in either, or either. I think that's probably what it is. Now, do we have to run up here after we detonate this? No, it's stagnant water. Okay, it's stagnant water. Alright, let's do it. Thankfully, it doesn't leave a lot of residue. And I'm guessing this is the end. It is the end. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. Oh, we missed 1 secret and 3 enemies. All right, yep. So I wonder where they were. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. And next episode, I guess we're doing the slaughterhouse. Yeah, the slaughterhouse is for us. All right, well, guys, I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. If I can figure out where the end recording button is.